Spoilers.
All right, now where was I? Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm not on the frame.
Sabrina's on her way.
Okay.
And we've got 4 people watching.
Oh, really?
3, because one of them I think is me.
Gotcha.
Diane.
Well, if I plug in my phone, I can put us up, but I need to be looking at my phone to
And Darla's here.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Darla. How are you? I need to be able to look at my phone for that Wonder Woman shawl pattern.
Hi, Dusty. And Roseanne, Karen.
Hi, Dusty. Hi, Karen. Hi, Roseanne. How are you all? Do I talk too loud?
I don't know.
My mom says she can always hear me from out in the living room. She says, well, I know I'm talking loud, but she said it sounds like I'm shouting at everybody.
Hey, Sabrina. Oh, excuse me. So I've made it off my creepy Reddit stories. Now I'm on to my 911 calls again. Because of the lockdown, most of the channel, a lot of the channels I watch aren't putting out as many YouTube videos, so I've run out of my watch later queue.
Yeah, I didn't make one yesterday. I'm gonna try to make one tonight. I just don't know what to talk about. I'm running out of things to talk about. It's probably not that I am. It's just I can't think of things to share.
I don't know. You can always keep a running list of topics that you think of during the day.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think of topics, and then whenever it comes time to record, I always forget.
That's why you make a list of the
Hi,
topics.
Sabrina. I know I'll start doing that. I'm just saying I haven't been doing that, and that's why I can't remember. I thought of something good like 2 days ago, and I was like, well, I already made my video for today. I'll do it tomorrow. And then yesterday came, and I completely forgot.
And Diane, I'm working on a corner-to-corner blanket. I have been alternating an hour on an amigurumi project and then an hour on the blanket, using my little timer to tell me when my hours are up.
I am making a shawl that starts from the bottom because it's Wonder Woman. I'll show you a picture of what it's going to look like.
Spoilers.
Incentive. There we go.
Oh, you just sent me a message reminding me of my appointment. And I'm like, on Monday. And I'm like, yeah, it's not good. It's the virtual one. I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
But it's their automatic system that, Darlie, yeah, I Googled that, and that has to do with processor speeds or refresh rates or something. I don't know. But it's just something that's just going to happen.
At least I know it's not my computer. Maybe it's something with StreamYard.
No, it's to do a lot of time. Like with me, it's to do with Google Chrome, or the fact that it's sometimes it's Android. It's the processor speed of your phone, because it's doing it on phones and not generally on laptops.
Mm.
But yeah, I Googled it yesterday to figure out what it was.
Oh, Dusty, I just saw your comment. I'm glad you're doing well. Look down for like 1 second and there's like 6 messages. I am eating honey roasted peanuts, Sabrina.
I've got shell in a ball stuff, but I don't think I've ever actually worked with it yet.
Is shawl in a cake? You just mean like a cake that's over 1,000 yards? Is that what you mean, Dusty?
My sister needs one of these Twiddle Muffs things. And that where like one ball or one cake would make a shawl. So I've got one over here. I just have not actually done anything with it.
Yeah, I don't know those, Dusty. I've never bought it before, but I have a cake. It's 1,094 yards. It's really pretty, but you can't tell in this light exactly how pretty it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry.
It reminds me of a marshmallow from Lucky Charms.
It looks like what?
Looks like a marshmallow from Lucky Charms.
It does. That's a good classification for the colors. But you have to find a shawl pattern that is needs that number of yards with that weight of yarn. And a lot of shawl patterns, it doesn't matter how long it is. It's just you keep going until you're done. But I want to find a shawl pattern that I like. And I don't know how many yards are required for that one, Sabrina, that you sent me. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Sabrina. Excuse me. But it if it doesn't require, the pattern doesn't say how many yards you need. Excuse me. It just says how many yards the cake was that she used for it. So I don't know if it's 870 yards or like whatever it says, or if it's just, whatever. Because I would like to use the entire cake because blue is my favorite color and I want it to be blue, but green is my second favorite color and that's in the center. So the outside's blue, center is green. So it's like, what do I do?
You can always look at Lovecrafts as well. Yeah, I'm using, this is Red Heart, but it's a size 4, but it's a very small size 4. Let's see, what was the stuff I had that was Scarfy stuff? The Blind the Scarfy. I couldn't stand that stuff because it kept falling apart when I was trying to just do my cast on.
All right, and remember, I have my meeting at 7:30, so we don't have to stop right at 7. We can go a little bit after. 'Cause, I mean, I don't need to do anything else. Like I got ready to be on camera for this.
Well, my timer goes off at an hour anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, I tried that Scarfy and I think I wasted a good 10 yards of it just trying to cast on. I finally said, forget it, and gave it to someone else because I couldn't even cast on without it shredding on me.
Did you try crocheting with it?
And I didn't know how to crochet at the time.
Says you need 840 yards. I missed that.
Crochet in the dark. I have not yawned all day, and now I can't stop. Oh, I can't imagine if it goes to different it goes, between or the with the blobs of the fuzziness. Because I hate when I have a knot in my skein, like if I'm changing colors or if I'm having to add my next thing in. I hate having to try to crochet over that knot. So having a yarn that's got that blobs of fluffiness, I think would drive me bonkers. And what are my cats doing? There's no telling over there.
I'm sorry to hear it's knotted, Dusty. That sucks. I hate it when my yarn gets knotted up. That Derek had to actually undo it for me one time. And another time I successfully got it myself, but usually I ask my mom. What are FOs, Darla?
Finished objects.
Oh, that's what makes UFOs make sense. FO and UFO.
Yeah, but a UFO is different from a whip.
No, this is a different shawl, Diane. It's a Wonder Woman shawl, and one of our crochet and knitting groups that Derek and I belong to do crochet and knit-alongs, and this is the first one that of the year that's for crochet or knit. There's two patterns for the Wonder Woman shawl. One is knit and one is crochet. So since I don't knit, I'm doing the crochet one. And I thought that we only had until the end of this month, but it turns out I have until the end of April to get it done. So I'm back to this.
Okay, a whip is a work in progress. A UFO is an unfinished object. And that's kind of like if a whip stays a whip long enough and you don't mess with it, it becomes a UFO.
That makes sense. I'll take it. Oh.
They're like whatever Little Miss is doing, she is scooting her toy box all over the place.
Huh.
That's about this time every evening they go into crackhead mode. No, Diane, I have allergies. I'm allergic to dust. And so I'm never going to get away from my allergies.
Yeah, mine have been pretty bad lately too. I thought I was only allergic to mold, but apparently not.
Yes, I am a failed allergy shot person.
Oh, well. Okay. Okay, row 4.
So I got my DPNs in the mail yesterday. So here in the next day or so, I'm going to start working on a teddy bear out of some like size 6, I think it is 5 or 6 bulky yarn.
Cool. Is the brand Teddy something, or what? You're making a teddy bear?
I'm making a teddy bear.
Why are you making it out of yarn so big?
So I have a nice fuzzy teddy bear.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what it. Do not play with my stitch marker, you little twerp.
That's why I hate
It's
cats.
a super bulky weight.
Super bulky.
Yep.
What color did you get?
It's white, black, and gray kind of twisted together. It's from a blanket I frogged.
Gotcha.
See that?
Ooh, I like that.
Yep. It's a Joann's only color.
Interesting.
Yeah, it says you're supposed to use size 11 needles. Or a crochet hook would be a K. Dusty, whose live do you have playing? Drew's live or?
What's that? I missed what? Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, you were in it.
Yeah, I had to give my other laptop a break because the from running lives, or not lives, but running people's videos for a while, just because it's getting to where after the end of every video, it was having an audio renderer error.
Oh,
So I'll just give it a break for a couple days, then kick back into it.
gotcha. And Dusty, thank you for giving me watch hours.
Brenda Land went live. Lori's live. Everyone just suddenly went live.
Yeah, I saw Lori's pop up. I found my hook just now because I lost it and it wasn't up my butt. Nothing? Thought that would get something.
I know I'm looking at this thing about the stimulus check we're getting.
What does it say?
Everyone is it's like the same 5 talking points all over. Everyone just all the articles are the same. It's based off of your 2019 federal tax filing, or if you haven't filed this year, it goes off your 2018. You have to have an adjusted gross income of less than $99,000.
Okay.
So, and that's for single people. If you have kids and so you file as the head of a household, it's under $146,000. Jointly without children, $198,000.
Oh, my parents might get it then. They thought they made too much money. Oh, Sabrina, you want some? You want some peanuts?
Yeah, see, it says married couples are eligible for a $2,400 check as long as their AGI is under $150,000 a year.
Wow.
Reduced checks on a sliding scale go out to married couples who earn up to $198,000.
So pretty much everybody's going to get something except for millionaires.
Yeah, it's like 9 out of 10 people are going to get stimulus checks.
Wow. But it's not going to go out for like 3 weeks, which sucks. I could stand to have it right now.
Yeah, well, if we get it within 3 weeks, it's going to be impressive because it generally takes a lot longer than that. Like the last time we had a stimulus check like this, hi Nancy, it took
Hi Angie.
6 weeks.
I can't get over how soft this yarn is.
Darla, how much is what? The stimulus check?
Should be $1,200 per person.
And $500 for kids under 17 or 17 and under.
Really? I didn't know that one.
Yep. So Octomom would bank.
Yeah, she would. I'm going to pay down some debt with mine and pay off some court fees that I still have going.
Yeah, I'm going to get a bike and pay down my credit card and probably get a tablet.
Cool.
I am too, Sabrina, but it's just because
Yeah.
I haven't eaten dinner yet.
I'm sorry, Sabrina. I just ate dinner. We had quesadillas, so I don't know why I'm still eating. But they're sweet, and so it's kind of like a dessert without me actually eating dessert. Because they're actually healthy for you.
Yeah, you've probably exceeded a serving size though.
Yeah, I got a lot here. This was about 2/3 full.
Jeez.
Oh, look how from far away.
Yeah, well,
This is backwards.
Dusty, they're taking ours pretty much from, I mean, like, we're going to run out of money for Social Security by the time that, the rest of my generation is old enough to get it.
Yeah. We're going to be in debt for centuries because of this.
The U.S. is never going to get out of debt.
Do you know how much we owe China? I knew at one time, but it was an insane amount.
Yeah, I know that we owe them a lot.
I think it was in the trillions, if I recall correctly.
I don't know. I just know it's a number super huge.
Nancy, I thought she was. Are you not a moderator, Sabrina?
Hang on, I'll have to
Oh, excuse me.
switch over to a different tab.
Did you get her? I
I've
can't.
got to go in and do it the hard way.
What?
I've got to go do it the hard way. Okay. Sabrina, write something. Yay, there she is. Smart.
Yay.
And Ola Joe just went live.
Ugh.
You're welcome. Yeah, because I couldn't get because we're going through StreamYard, I couldn't get the actual like live stream, like the normal, what you normally see on YouTube. So I had to go into the settings and do it that way.
I have the wrench. Sounds like something someone from Clue would say. Although I know it wasn't. Was it a wrench or what? What was it called?
I think it was a pipe wrench. Well, that didn't work.
What?
That's supposed to be the shortcut to make that the icon, and it didn't work.
She said she has it.
No, to make it actually.
Oh yeah.
Emoticon.
That. Sorry, I didn't see that's what you were talking about.
Sabrina got a tool set up there. Nancy, it is. I've got to get to, I think, 4 more inches, something like that, before I start doing my decreases on one side and increase on the other. Because I fold it into quarters and then measure, and then when that's a foot across, then I'll do it. So how's your C2C blanket going, Nancy? So, Judy, you work tomorrow?
Yep. All week.
You said this was just a 2-week spot?
Yeah. I worked 4 days last week. I have 5 days this week, and then the following Monday. So it's going to be split up between 3 paychecks because they pay every week.
So was someone had to self-isolate or something, or?
Yeah, he had a fever, so he went home or stayed home. I don't know. The guy who I'm covering is self-isolating because he thought he was sick, but as far as I know, he didn't have it. Even though I hate that I have to go out into the world and potentially bring it back home to my parents, who are in the danger age range, I kind of hope that he decides to keep self-isolating so I get to keep working because I want that money. Think of all the yarn I could buy.
Yeah, or think about all the bills you could get paid.
I know. Sound like my mom.
Well, I am kind of that age range.
You are not. You're not even 10 years older than me. Or if you are, it's just barely. How old are you?
45.
Okay, you're 10 years older than me.
Actually, I lied. I'm 44. I forgot how old I was.
It's okay. All February I was saying I was 35, even though it wasn't until my birthday wasn't until the end of the month.
Well, it was funny. The year I turned 30, I skipped over 30 and went from 29 to 31. It took me 6 months to realize I wasn't 31.
That's funny. Yeah, Sabrina, that is a lot of blocks. Yeah, and Diane, I'll believe it when I have the check in my hand too.
Yeah, well, hopefully mine will get direct deposited because my refund last year went direct deposit, and my my disability gets direct deposit.
That would be awesome. Dusty, your neighbor is 94 today. Holy crap. That's up there.
God, I can't imagine.
Oh, right, you carrot cake too.
I cannot imagine living for another 50 years.
I know. Like, I'm the same age my parents were when I was born. Or at least my mom. I was the same age my mom was. I think my dad was 35 by then. Or 36 by then. But
Holy crap, Sabrina.
what happened? Wow. Is that the one who's sick? Sick. Not six, sick.
When I still worked as a nurse, I worked at a rehab hospital, like a physical rehab. We had this lady come in. She wasn't sure of her exact age anymore. She was old enough to not have like birth certificates weren't, like they are now. And the earliest thing she has is when her family immigrated to the U.S., that they put her age at the time. They wrote her down as 4, and she so she was at least 4, but she might have been a little bit older. But calculated on that on the immigration papers, put her age that I was taking care of her at like 112.
Wow.
Do you know what she was in the hospital for?
What?
Hi, Michelle. She broke a hip. Do you know how she broke a hip?
Dancing.
Riding on a skateboard.
Hi, Jane. How are you? Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Jane. If I go based on my parents and grandparents, I won't make it to 90 something because 70s, I think, is as far as they ever made it.
Yeah, my grandpa on my dad's side died of a heart attack just before my parents were going to get married. They actually had to postpone the wedding for like a few weeks or maybe months even. I can't remember the exact time frame that they postponed it, but he died like 3 days before the wedding.
Well, that's one way to get out of giving a wedding gift. We've got all kind of Alzheimer's and cancer and strokes and whatnot that run in our family.
I will be right back.
Yeah, Jane, that's hard. Did you grow up knowing you were adopted? Yeah, Karen, I'm the only one in my family that is not diabetic, that doesn't have heart disease, and doesn't have high blood pressure. Oh, awesome. I think it's cool being an adopted kid because then you know for sure that your parents picked you, that they definitely wanted you. Unless it's like that movie from the 80s or 90s, Problem Child. I think those adoptive parents couldn't. Well, I'm not sure. There goes my phone flashing again. So cute, little Miss is trying to chirp at whatever she sees out the window, and she can't quite get it, so she just She gets so squeaky when she meows half the time. Michelle, I'm not sure how I would try like the 23andMe ones, or the over-the-counter whatnot ones, just because I watched the thing not too long ago where the three identical triplets did the genealogy test, and they came back with different results. And I would think that if they were identical, that they should have results, that were at least relatively similar. I know my doctors talked about wanting to do the test genetics on me just because I had a pulmonary embolism a couple years ago, and I didn't really have a risk factor for having a I didn't have any risk factors for having a blood clot. My sister has problems with blood clots, so he thinks maybe it's a genetic thing. What you doing, Max? Well, then this 50 the one where you're supposed to do all the over the hill stuff. Although my dad, at his 50th birthday, someone asked him how it felt to be half a century old, and he kicked everybody out of the house, threw the cake out the front door, threw the presents out the door. He did not handle turning 50 very well. What are you doing, Max? Besides showing your tail to everyone. Don't even think about it, you little twerp. I will stick you in a box and I will mail you to someone.
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
I threatened to mail Max to someone. And you were supposed to be bringing food for Sabrina.
Oh, that's right. Jane can't go to her parents or grandparents as I'm adopted, so don't know the family. Oh, by my parents. Sorry, I said go to my parents. Karen has lots of heart disease and diabetes. Oh, I just saw your message, Sabrina. I got some gum.
You know what I haven't had in forever? Certs. The bread mint.
Yeah. My grandma used to have those in all of her purses, and my cousin and I would go through each of her purses and steal them and eat them. Like
Certs used to have the ones with Retsin or whatever. But if you went into a dark room and chewed them, they would spark.
Really?
Yep. Me and my sisters made ourselves sick one time eating so many of them just to watch the spark.
Oh no, Nancy, I'm so sorry to hear that about the biopsy. Hope it goes well.
Really? We're going to play fetch again? I'm just waiting for him to try jumping over the computer and knocking it off.
I don't have any ideas, Darla. Hi, Yarn Happy Kim. How are you?
Yeah, darling, he better live longer than that. Oh, I just accidentally punched my cat in the mouth.
Oh.
It hurt me worse than it hurt him. Well, it's because he wants me to throw the ball, but then as soon as I go to pick up the ball, he tries to attack the ball, which means he's lunging at my hand. Okay, Sabrina, what are you eating?
I'm not a bad influence, Sabrina. Well, maybe I am, but at least you're eating food and not drinking or doing drugs. That would make me a bad influence. What are you crocheting, Kim?
M&M's. Chocolate or peanut? You can't have my gum, really?
So I mixed two flavors together because there was still a little bit of peach left in this, or mango left in this. Then I put in my Hawaiian Pog, which is the flavor I like, and my mom found a partial bottle of it. I don't know where. But mixing them two together, it makes it taste like Crest toothpaste. The regular paste, that blue paste.
Hi, Corinne.
Hi, Corinne.
Yeah, peanut M&Ms are my favorite. Although we've got a peanut M&M that's cola nut, or not cola nut, coffee nut.
Coffee nut.
And it's so good.
Those. But that's awesome, Kim. Bright colors, a bright color poncho, pretty.
I've got this much left of this skein. It's about made it to yarn spaghetti stage.
I hate it when it gets like that.
I'm gonna stick it in the bowl and hopefully that'll contain it some. Ah, welcome back, Karen.
Welcome back.
I'm happy that my internet is behaving and I haven't had these slowdowns and these issues that other people have had.
Well, everybody's at home on their internet.
Yeah, but I haven't noticed any change in anything. Like in the speed or anything. With all the people being home.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. See what my speed is at.
Ugh. Okay. 30.
Okay, why is this in a different language?
What is it?
Something on speed test. It's giving me some of the information on a different language.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm at 13 megabits per second, and that's on my Wi-Fi. So yeah, I had nothing. That's 3 times as fast as AT&T could give me. Corinne, I was working on speed testing how fast my internet was. I'm I'm alternating between a corner-to-corner blanket and a Baby Yoda amigurumi. Diane, yes, I did hear something from my sister, but I was going to talk about that in my video that I'm recording after this. So. Oh, yeah, that's because I was looking at something online. Definitely not stoned.
C'est en français. No, Corinne, this is not the scarf I'm working on. I'm working on a Wonder Woman shawl. This is what I have so far. It starts from the bottom. I've never worked a shawl from the bottom before.
We're pretty much the belt buckle of the Bible Belt.
Thank you, Sabrina. Here, I'll show you a picture of the shawl. That's what it's going to look like, but I'm doing it in a blue and a green. Um,
Yep, that was Max whining because I'm not paying him attention. But as soon as I go to pay attention to him, he goes off somewhere else.
see, cats are dicks.
Yeah, well, he's mad because the food bowl's empty.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. He doesn't get fed again until Little Miss was in the window. She just got out. Max just wanders around the house making that noise. He likes to go into another room and then cry like he is lost. And except pretty much anywhere in my house, like you can be in any spot in my house and see the whole rest of the house.
yeah.
There's no way he's lost.
How old is he?
A little over a year.
Really?
Well, no, actually, he's coming up on 2 years. Because Little Miss will be a year in next month. So yeah, so he'll be 2 next month. Little Miss, come here. Oh, I forgot that's the Max comes when he's called. Little Miss, not so much.
That's funny, Corinne.
I got you, Little Miss. What you gonna do?
I'm glad you got your coffee, Dusty.
Darla, I'm pretty sure you misspelled assholes. See, when I'm working on my patterns, I have them printed out, and they're in page protectors because I keep them in a binder when I'm not using them. But if I'm working on them, they're on the clipboard. But I use these little flags right here to keep track of where I am. My cats like to chew off the flags and take off with them.
See, cats are assholes.
Yep. But they're lovable assholes and you don't have to take them outside.
That's true. I hate cleaning up a litter box, though. Cat poop in pee stinks.
So does every animal has stinky poo. Except for breastfed newborn babies, their poop smells like cooked oatmeal.
Really?
Yeah, so think of that next time you eat oatmeal. You still have stores open where you can go get yarn, Corinne? Although I'm already planning this week's Walmart grocery order, and it includes two or three skeins of yarn.
Cool.
Walmart has this thing now that if you pay $13 a month or $98 for a year, you can get free delivery. like the Walmart grocery delivery. So they have you can sign up for a 15-day free trial. So I'm going to sign up for a free trial and have them deliver my groceries to me. And then when I get the stimulus check, I'll probably end up paying for the year of it.
Cool.
Although I think that them trying to charge the same price what Amazon does is a little bit overshooting, because Amazon provides more than just free delivery with what you're paying for. Because you get Prime Video and you get discounts at Whole Foods, which is about the only way you can afford to shop at Whole Foods. But that's where they have the Ruby chocolate that I love. And there is, I think there's even like photo storage and then ebooks and whatnot.
Cool. I don't like this not sitting up against the wall. Hurts my back.
Ruby chocolate. Oh, it is wonderful. It is made from ruby cocoa beans. And they are so good. It is creamy like white chocolate with this like slight unspecified berry flavor to it, but it is really good. And here in Oklahoma, we can only find it at Sprouts and Whole Foods. I may have to order some online. Oh, Darla, it is. It is really good.
So I'm getting caught up because I was looking down. Wow, Sabrina, all your stores have been closed for 2 weeks. That sucks. You color sorted your yarn stash, Corinne? Wow.
I started to do that. When I first set it up, was going to color sort it. But I was going to have like all my cottons in one area and then everything else kind of down there color sort it. And it quickly just became something else.
Yeah, I just put mine into my bin how it fits. I didn't sort it by any means. I have it sorted by the types of yarn and such, like for which projects.
Yeah, 2 minutes, and then my hour is up on this thing. Although I'm going to finish the row. Best you can get these. I have they're modular wire racks that I had to put together, and I want to get some more to do to put under the TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy another yarn tub for all the yarn that's coming. Oh, that would be cool, Dusty.
Where did I get them? I got them from Amazon. But I know that Walmart used to sell them. Nancy, that honestly is going to depend on how the size of each block, because depending on the yarn and the hook and your tension, you can have really different. Each block can be different sizes.
Oh. Yes, I will, Corinne. I think Derek has more than me, though.
You think? Oh, tomorrow's Monday. That means I have this one thing of yarn that's coming. Oh, and I signed up for the Darn Good Yarn monthly subscription box because it's only $10.
Really?
Yep.
Cool. Might have to sign up for that when I get a job that's permanent.
Okay, the Great Value brand of automatic air freshener spray that's clean linen is not the same clean linen, not the same scent as the name brand clean linen scent. It's like sweet, almost fruity or whatnot. And I bought a twin pack, so I've got to get through both of those before I can justify buying any more. But I thought that I would like it because I like their clean linen, warm, heated oils and their scent. $2 with $40 shipping. Jeez.
What is?
Something that Dusty was looking at.
Wow.
I know that Darn Good Yarns was selling different. They have their different kits that they sell. They'll pick one to be on sale for cheap, where it'll be $3 instead of $13.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, okay, they had one that was a frog, amigurumi. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And the shipping was like $12. So I'm like, nope.
Oh, ow, my back. Oh. Ooh. All right, are we done?
Yeah.
All right.
Boom. Well, guys, we're going to sign off for this week. We're going to keep doing them again. We're doing them on Sundays. So make sure you
At 6 Central.
next Sunday.
Yeah, Sundays at 6 Central.
Have a good evening, everyone.
Bye. Let people say goodbye before you end it.
No, I'm waiting. I'm watching it.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sabrina.
Night, Roseanne.
Night, Roseanne. Bye, Karen. Bye, Nancy. Bye, Jane. Bye, Corinne. Bye, Darla. Excuse me.